Life doesn't always go as planned. We face setbacks, heartbreaks, and moments when the future feels uncertain. But what if I told you that even in your hardest moments, God is still working things out for your good? Meet David. Ever since he was a child, he had a dream: to become a doctor. He worked tirelessly, studied late into the night, and prayed for the chance to help others. But today, his dream came crashing down. He didn't get accepted into medical school. God, why? I thought this was your plan for me. Maybe you've felt this way before, like your prayers go unanswered, like God is silent in your struggle. But what if God isn't saying no? What if He's saying, not yet, trust me? David's passion for medicine started early. He wanted to heal, to bring comfort, to be the hands and feet of Jesus. But what David didn't know was that God had a different path for him, one he could not yet see.
No doctor ever took time to just listen to me, but you did. Thank you.
In that moment, something stirred in David's heart. Maybe healing wasn't just about medicine. Maybe it was about being present, about showing love. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope. David realized that his rejection wasn't a failure. It was a redirection. God wasn't closing a door. He was guiding him to something greater. Years later, David found himself exactly where he was meant to be, not in a hospital, but in a place where his heart was needed most. He started a small clinic, serving those who had no one else to care for them. David never became a doctor in a hospital. Instead, he became a healer of hearts, a servant to the broken, a light in the darkness. Because when God says He has a plan for you, He means it, even when it doesn't look the way you expected. So if you're feeling lost today, if things aren't going the way you hoped, remember this: God's plan is greater than your own. Trust Him. He is leading you to a future filled with hope. God's plan is always good. Keep trusting. Life doesn't always go the way we plan. Disappointments, setbacks, and closed doors can leave us feeling lost. But just like David's story, Jeremiah 29:11 reminds us that God's plans are far greater than our own. Sometimes what feels like rejection is really God's redirection, leading us to something even greater than we imagined. David thought his path was certain, but God had a different plan, one that allowed him to fulfill his purpose in ways he never expected. So when life doesn't go as planned, trust in the one who holds the future. His plans are good. His purpose is greater. And His love for you never fails. If this video spoke to you, if it reminded you that God's plan is always greater than our disappointments, then don't forget to like and subscribe for more uplifting content. Let's continue to grow in faith together. See you in the next video, and remember, God's love never fails.